I love this segment. We haven't done this in a minute. So this is where we see some of the videos on the internet, right? People are always trying to give us tips and tricks and advice, and I love it, and I'm here for it. And I thank those people who spend the time finding the content and editing it together and posting it for us. And I appreciate it when it's good advice, when the content actually hits, when it feels good, right? But sometimes some of the videos we see, it doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? Why would you give somebody that advice? And so that's why we have this segment. So that way we can judge and we can filter through what is good and what is bad. So without further ado, let's get our first video up. And to brush your teeth, you need a toothbrush and you need toothpaste. And I don't know, it would probably help if you want to not have cavities to have some floss, right? Okay. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, yeah, you probably need the tent. You probably need to cook. You should probably have a chair. You should probably have somewhere to sleep. I guess the lighting would be one that, yes, if you want to see at night, that's something positive, you know? But okay, we did this video. I gotcha, all right. I feel like I wasted my time. I feel like this was stuff I already knew. But maybe people needed to know it. For me, I think that's a little whack, because I feel like if you are putting yourself in the middle of Mother Nature and you really don't have basic skills of how to be there and what to do, maybe you shouldn't be going. Maybe you should stay indoors. Don't go outside. So that's a little whack. All right, what's next?
Camping hacks. This tent gets flung in the air and pops up in seconds. Camping cots that can be transformed into a bench or a bunk bed and are great for guests. This tent organizer has 9 shelves that allow you to neatly store your clothes, shoes, and accessories so you can stay organized and not lose your stuff. A gadget that rests on jugs and lets you dispense water into anything by simply placing it down. And this portable toilet comes with the privacy pop-up tent that rests on your head so you can go number 3 in peace. Summertime camping hacks. This tent gets flung in the air and pops up in seconds. Camping cots that can be transformed into a bench or a bunk bed and are great for guests. This tent organizer has 9 shelves that allow you to neatly store your clothes, shoes, and accessories so you can stay organized and not lose your stuff. A gadget that rests on jugs and lets you dispense water into anything by simply placing it down. And this portable toilet comes with the privacy pop-up tent that rests on your head so you can go number 3 in peace.
That was overload right there. I'm kind of obsessed with a lot of these. The shoe part, you know what, in the organizer, that makes sense if you want to kind of unpack in your tent. It depends how long you're going to be there for. Also, shoes though, you should probably leave that outside the tent. I wouldn't really put that in unless it's going to rain. Regardless, that's fine. Now, this whole tent over your head while you're going to the bathroom, I'm sorry, but absolutely not. Go somewhere else in private. Or take that, I don't want to see that just because you're covered. I don't want to make direct eye contact with you while that's going down. If you want to take that and then go in the middle of the woods, sure, why not? So the birds don't see you. But no human needs to see another human doing all that. That part to me is whack. But the water one, or the pop-up tent that he had there, he just had to throw it and it popped up. That's really cool. I really like that, where you can turn your jug of water and make it easy and convenient, because I feel like half the time, you always have these ideas of, oh yeah, let's bring this, it's gonna be easy, and then you're spilling it everywhere and you only have a limited amount of resources, so you don't wanna waste anything. So my decision here is half and half. I'm gonna go half whack and half hack. And you know which one is whack and you know which one is hack. That guy needs to get that thing off of his head. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee his eyes out of the mesh there. It's just a little scary there. Okay, before we get to it again, let's go to the next video. This man needs to stay indoors. He needs to stay indoors. Anybody who's taking a jug of water and turning it upside down and thinking that is going to work ever, that you're gonna just, oh, this water is gonna last me forever, you guys are crazy. What are you doing? So, okay, he's like, okay, people who do this, here's my solution. That's not an easy solution, and there's a lot of things that go with that. In order, do you know how many YouTube videos I'm gonna have to watch, or how many times I'm gonna have to watch this video in order to be able to create this contraption, whatever this is? Who just has this empty syringe lying around? And or you're in the middle of the woods and you have that? That doesn't make sense. I'm sure it's 2026, guys. There are products that you could buy that's actually cheaper than getting all of the material together to create this. And I bet you after the end of this, mine wouldn't even work either. Yeah, no, this is whack. I mean, it's a hack, the fact, and in case people didn't know, that you shouldn't put a bottle of water upside down with the cap off. I mean, I guess that's a hack to know, but this whole process, absolutely not. This is completely whack. Nobody's doing this. No one's doing this. And then he's using, wait, is the bar of soap, it's just hanging there so he can use it with his hands? And yeah, I have too many questions. If I have more than one question on a video, that's it. I'm done. It's a whack. That's it. You can't explain your way out of this, guy. You can't do it. Okay, what's next?
We're gonna start with canned biscuits, and then we'll whip up some eggs, add some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of milk. We're gonna stretch those biscuits out because these are gonna be cooked in a pie iron, my family's favorite way to cook over a campfire. Add some cheddar cheese, some pre-cooked sausage, or bacon would be great too, and about 1 scrambled egg. Carefully bring that over to the campfire so the egg doesn't ooze out. Cook for about 15 minutes, flipping halfway through. And you just made the best handheld breakfast ever. It's so good.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, okay. I have been camping many a times in my life, and it's always about the food, right? Okay, what are we gonna eat? What can we bring? What's not gonna spoil? What's gonna just stay fresh in the cooler for X amount of days, whatever it may be. And so you have to think about it in that way, and you can't really be bringing big and bulky things. That's a small thing to cook with, and you know how filling that meal is? And yeah, that dough, it's easy dough to be able to transport as well. Who doesn't love a little Pillsbury Doughboy? This is great. This is actually something I kind of want to try at home myself. I think I would trade the sausage for maybe a little bacon. And then, yeah, ooh, it looks so yummy. Yes, perfect. This is actually how you do camping. And this is something where also you can just keep it as really unique and like, okay, this is the special meal that we have when we go camping and we don't really ever get it at home. Also, side note, love the idea that she actually has like a pill case holder. You see it quickly here, and that's what she's holding all her spices in. How fun is that? Like, so if she doesn't want to bring a whole bottle of salt or a whole bottle of pepper or whatever it may be, she just has as much as she knows she'll need in the little pill bottle, and it's all right there for her. That is genius. That is brilliant. I am here for it. These are the hacks that I live for and that I love. So.